Good morning. I wanted to go over with you standards-based grading in PowerSchool. Under grading and grades, you'll see all of your standards listed. I've populated this for you based on what you've given me. This is done kind of in the back end, and all of the standards that you have are listed here. If it was me, I would simply grade standard by standard. I would go in and figure out which standards those are. I'll show you that in a moment. And I would enter my grading here. It's based on 4 points, and it's going to use and populate the quarter grades and semester grades based on the frequency of the points, which is the mode. You'll be able to check the student's progress under standards. You can see the grade distribution. You can come here and you can see Ethan Bennett's has a quarter one grade of 3. There's much more to it. I think if you go around and you look at different options within your grade book, you'll be able to see a lot of different reports. Some of you may choose to populate your standards with assignments. This is another way to do this. Personally, I wouldn't be doing this, but you may choose to. And I'll show you how to do this. If you wanted to create an assignment, you can select categories just like you normally would. You can choose to use percentage points, letter grades, whatever have you. But the real difference is that this will not populate a quarter grade based on assignments alone. It needs to be connected to a standard. This is forcing us as teachers to consider what it is we're actually teaching and why we're doing something. No longer are we going to grade worksheet 5. We're grading based on whether or not this student can demonstrate proper use of inspection equipment used for protection of personnel. We might have several different assignments that are used to demonstrate that. And that's what I'm showing you now. When you do that and you go into the assignment, you can see here's the assignment. It's based off of whatever you typed in for your how it's graded, whether it's a 4-point scale or percentage or total points. Again, I used in my example 4 points. And these assignments that are connected to these standards will then populate these standards with a score of mastery level learning. Again, you can go into the standard directly and grade that. These assignments will not populate a quarter grade. It's the mode of standards that will populate the grade. So in this scenario, I'm using assignments to populate standards. Or, as I showed you before, you can go to standards and simply populate the grades here. I hope this clarifies some things. One other thing I would like to show you is, well, maybe I did. If you're looking at assignments in your standards, they're all going to be listed here. And that's based on what you've given me. So again, our final grades are going to be based on the mode of mastery level learning for your standards or competencies. Please see me individually if you've got questions on this. I'm sure that there's going to be some questions and we're going to need to work through a few things. This is different than what we're all used to, but it's something that we're going to need to do and move forward with. And hopefully it's going to work out good for us. I think I've got everything figured out. I don't have any error messages coming through anymore. And so wish you well in your endeavors here. And again, come see me individually if you need more help with this and we can work through it together. Thank you. Have a good day.